Connie C, and of course,
What it do? It's your boy Scrappy Doo.
it's so mellow. You've been getting calm and calm. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta be low. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so we both had a couple of errands to run today, so just a tad bit behind. Just a tad bit behind.
Shit, like I said, I thought we were late because of me. Yeah, you ain't even here because of shit. I feel good about myself.
Whatever.
Come usually here on time.
I was
You
supporting
always
black
be the
business.
one that late.
I was supporting black business. So.
Me too.
Diamond Fit, got my little smoothie, my a real protein shake.
Diamond Fit?
Yes.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, that's the name.
Oh.
I know, right? That's a Diamond Lounge. Look at that. You got the same principles.
So you got to coordinate.
Right? Coordinate. So, but, and part of me wanting to stop by there is just because this is our weekend. This is a blackity black, black power to the 100 kind of weekend. So, I want to make sure I stop by and supported a black-owned business weekend, and that's what I did with my shake, and I am loving it. It is a protein shake, but like I said, it's very good.
She said like you was on McDonald's, and I'm loving it.
No, it's not McDonald's. It's Diamond Fit. Okay, stop
No,
it.
I'm just saying I'm loving it, boy.
Whatever.
So, because that was a black dude that wrote that. That wrote that.
We ain't talking about McDonald's.
But I'm sitting there telling you that wrote that I'm loving it. That coined that phrase. That was a black dude that wrote that.
Okay.
Pusha T. Matter of fact.
You just made something up. So we're gonna get on to
I
it.
ain't bullshit you not. I can show you the clip.
Show me a clip later.
Right.
So we're gonna move on because this is kind of like a real packed episode, and we're gonna try to get it all in there in 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So first, I want to touch on the fact that yesterday was Juneteenth, and what do you know about Juneteenth?
That's when they freed the slaves and shit, huh?
But why is it significant? Like, make this a history lesson real quick.
Because they freed the slaves in Texas.
But why did that matter?
Because everybody else was free besides us.
Okay, there you go.
Everybody else free. We were the last ones, some shit like that, right?
Yeah, because Texas was like the most removed state. And, so they wanted to do their own thing anyway. Like, Texas has tried to succeed from America for as long as they could, from the beginning of time. Texas we wanted to be our own little thing. So they were like the last one to I guess, give in, whatever, so to speak. So 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was actually signed, that's when Texas slaves got their freedom, or got notified of their freedom, and on June 19th, 1865. But that was just the beginning of our long road that we are still fighting for. We are still not free as a people. We are still fighting for justice. We are still fighting for equality. We are still fighting for civil liberties. We are still fighting for everything.
Since even before then.
Yeah, I know.
Since 1865?
Yeah.
Like when we supposed to be legally
free.
That's fucked up, huh?
But
legally free.
Because at that time, I think we still weren't considered like a whole person. Like, look, the plight of the black American has been a real one. And it's not one that should have been taken lightly, but I think it had. Every time I use this, I struggle. It gives me all kind of issues. It shouldn't have been taken lightly, but it has for centuries. And now we're at that point where we're not having it anymore. Like,
it's like everybody celebrated it more this year than.
Yeah, I feel like more
than any other. Well, I can say celebrated, made it more aware this year than any other year.
I feel like this year, black people just more unapologetic of being in your face. We celebrating. This is Juneteenth. You gonna know it. You gonna know it. All y'all gonna know. This is Juneteenth. We celebrate. We here, and this is what we stand for. And even at if you had to work on Friday, I feel sorry for your company because did you see them?
Hey, we was off by accident.
By how?
Somebody got tested positive for the Rona.
Oh shit! God, dog, you always next to me.
Hey, you ain't gotta worry about me.
I gotta worry about you.
You ain't gotta worry about me. So they shut our building down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they sent us home early Thursday and shit, and
that was it.
And they're like, nah, you could come. They said you could come to yesterday if you feel. Say, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this old extra day. This right here is for the culture.
For the people.
This right here is for the people. Go ahead and take this extra day. How ironic it was Juneteenth though. So, hey, fuck it.
Well, how did you celebrate Juneteenth though? Did you do anything significant? Did you go out?
Hell
Did
nah.
you
I stayed in bed. Shit. Shit. Went back to sleep. Took me over nap. Shit. And by the time I got up here, it was dark. Well, I guess I'll do something tomorrow.
Are you gonna do something today?
Yeah, I would do something today.
What you doing today?
I don't know, man. Well, our fellow podcast family member having a little shindig for his birthday.
Oh, who?
Rio.
Oh.
Rio Rose from Detox.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm attending that gathering.
Good for you. Well, okay. So, like I said, I've been
Happy birthday, boy.
pro, just like I said, super support any way I can. Any black business I can, just to get us out there. And really, people need to understand, like, it's not even hate against any other ethnicity or other establishment, because I do still support and frequent and buy from, other businesses.
Know where your hair came from?
It actually did. I supported black-owned beauty supply.
What?
I know. I'm so proud of myself.
What one of them?
O-line. But hey, I found one. So I was determined. I was like, I'm gonna be so pro-black.
You got your purple, you know what I'm saying? Got your pink.
My hood shirt on. I'm ready.
Got your fuchsia and lavender.
I'm ready for the battle. Get on somewhere. So, but you know what today is also, not today, this whole weekend is, I feel like, I don't know, it's just like an empowering weekend, because it's also Father's Day weekend, and that is huge in our community because of it. I don't want to say the absentee father, I really don't want to highlight that, because it's turning around so much. Like, fathers are being so present and active in their kids' lives. So I want to highlight that more than the past. But it's just funny how this year is like just the year, like, of just
probably because of the Rona, made it by accident.
So that's why they present. They gotta be home. See, I be trying to give y'all credit. Look, I was trying to give y'all some hope.
I just had to make it funny. That's all. My bad. Say my bad, guys.
Nah, he brought y'all down. See, as much as y'all want to complain, y'all be mad
because
the black woman was trying to uplift y'all.
No, I see more. I see a lot of us, black men out there, with our kids, and and for those who post, they show, all the interactions and everything they do with their kids. So I see a lot of that. Like you said, it's a turnaround from past years, and all that. So even if they are doing it for social media or whatever the case may be, I see it a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Compared more to.
Oh, you mean like they just taking pictures? Okay, let's just take this picture real quick, and then I'll be out. Y'all know what it is.
Even if they doing it for the gram or whatever.
No.
Hey, even if they did doing it for that, if that's making them step up, fuck it.
That's not me. If they just taking a picture, they not stepping up.
No, I ain't saying just taking a picture. I'm just saying if they're making them step up because they trying to prove that they ain't no.
They trying to put out an image.
Yeah. Because they was fucked up at first, and then all of a sudden now the social media shit involved, and now it's like, okay, everybody have a point to prove.
You know what? I'll only give you that in the sense of if they are doing it for that reason, but it's making them be more present, I will only be okay with that in the sense that maybe the kids don't know their reasoning. So all the kids are getting is that I'm getting time with my dad.
Yeah, so
I'm getting interaction.
I'm just being real about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real about it. I ain't gonna fake it.
Look, hey,
I ain't gonna fake it, shake it, but
it's coming from the dude though. just
but like I say, far as my environment, you know what I'm saying, where I'm in, I see more of it. So I'm just sitting there speaking for the people that probably do be talking about their deadbeat daddies or whatever, and the deadbeat baby daddies and all that shit, and or the guys who just doing it for that.
I mean, that's the definite possibility. I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying I'm not the one pointing out. Okay, so
I mean, you can't just have everything just all good. You got to point out the bad with the good too.
Hey,
like I said, I'm objective. I don't know about you. I'm objective. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, I'm not the one pointing out. I'm not disagreeing with you or anything.
Go ahead.
But so I also want to talk about though. So because with all this stuff that's going on and the protests and all that kind of stuff, there is a lot of action and movement happening. There's a lot of change happening, and one of those things would be the police reform. I feel like cities, especially maybe more major cities, are, and maybe because they feel like they have more attention on them because they're bigger, they are being more active in some kind of way, acknowledging that there was a problem, that police brutality, especially amongst minorities, especially Black Americans, was an issue, and so they are being more hands-on with addressing that and trying to put an end to it. Hence being Atlanta.
But I heard they supposed to took a day off or some shit like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That was false?
This is what I want to get to. So, with that being said, so Atlanta, with the Rayshard Brooks thing, he was an individual that got shot in the back after he had an encounter with the police. And now, mind you, his encounter did get physical. However, it really shouldn't have happened anyway. He actually was being responsible as a citizen. He pulled over because he knew he was intoxicated, so he was not trying to, drink and drive. He pulled over, was sleeping in a car in a parking lot, which should have been a safe, non-threatening, violent place, whatever, minding his business. And for whatever reason, the cops were called on him because he was sleeping in his car. And while he is telling them, he explaining to them why he's just trying to sleep it off, whatever. He even told them, "I'll walk home."
But you see how they kept trying to flip it though. They were like, "So did you drive here? Did you drive here like already? Like
I know,
then you realize,
and that's what I'm saying.
And then you realize you couldn't drive no more. Like they try to catch him in that driving act."
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm
which
like,
was fucked up.
It makes it bad because it's like he was actually trying to do the right thing. Like sometimes you might drink and think you can drive, and then realize once you got behind that wheel, whoa, no, I can't. And you might have to pull over. Like people, he's not the first to have done that. Like,
probably even the ones who the laws that had them probably do the same shit.
Too.
A lot of them motherfuckers go drink and all that shit.
In a parking lot once or twice myself.
Shit, I slept on the freeway.
But what I'm saying.
Drunk, though.
So what I'm saying is like, yeah, how you said, like they kept trying to make it an issue when he like I said, he even told me like my sister's right around the 2 blocks away with her. I can walk there. I walk there, but they kept trying to press it, and so anyway, it turned into a scuffle. And in the midst of that scuffle, he was able to grab their taser, and he was trying to run away. Now they had already patted him down, so they already knew he didn't have any weapons on him, but that taser that he just took from them. So for you to then shoot him in the back with with your gun, that's dead. That's unnecessary deadly force because you already know he does not have something deadly to kill you with. Yes, he has your taser.
Yeah, I understand taser hurt, but goddamn, it don't want a bullet.
Thank you, because y'all and all officers have to go through that training where they get tased. So you already know what it feels like. You already know, you're gonna get stung, okay, but you're gonna live. So you already knew he didn't have anything deadly to kill you with.
That was like, motherfucker punched me, so I stabbed him. Like, what the fuck?
So this is why that whole thing is an issue, and that those two officers got suspended without pay, or were they fired? I think the other day was they fired. One got fired. One got fired. I don't know what's.
But I think he got like 11 charges or some shit like that, and the other guy just got like 3 charges or some shit.
So that is an example of how, like I said, cities, higher up officials, all that kind of mayors and all that kind of stuff are starting to get involved and realize, what, this is a problem. Enough is enough. But the other problem comes in with the police officers who, for whatever reason, get mad at being checked. So because those officers got reprimanded and are now facing legal charges, all that kind of stuff, they decide to do what's called a blue flu, and 50% of the Atlanta police officers, after these other 2 officers were charged, whatever, didn't show up to work the next day. Mm-hmm. Here's where we still have a problem. Like, if y'all are officers and y'all claim, not all officers are bad, not all cops are this and the other, fine, stand up for the good ones. Stand up for what's right. But when y'all do stuff like this that's blatantly wrong, you're showing that y'all are a gang and not for the people.
Yeah, so regardless of, you know what I'm saying, if you did wrong or not, we still gonna stick up for you and all
Yeah,
that
like that's a game. You know, like if you want your badge to be about something and y'all want the heat of the public opinion to, get off of you and not be so anti-police, then do what's right. I mean, it's really that simple. It shouldn't be that hard.
No.
But you don't believe?
Huh?
You don't agree?
Nah, I agree with you. I ain't shaking my head like I disagree. Shaking my head like this, like it's like what more? You know what I'm saying? Has to be done for motherfuckers to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is just.
But see, and that's the kind of stuff that gets people back on the bandwagon of, even though I still don't agree with this whole defunding the police. You need police, okay? We need somebody to have checks and balances. That's not completely, abolishing the police system is stupid, but doing stuff like this doesn't help y'all's case.
Yeah, because that's another reason I was shaking my head, because of the whole, like the blue flu, you know what I'm saying, everything that took place. It's like, why? So now you leaving everything open for shit to even happen. You know what I'm saying? When people seeing that, shit, ain't no law gonna fuck with us. So now you
throwing a tantrum, basically.
Yeah, then you leave the door open for crimes to increase. Within that's almost like a little purge for a little second. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no cops.
Ain't no cops. Fuck, I can do what the fuck I want.
And then there was also I know I'm gonna say her name wrong. Carrio Horn. I had posted about her. She was one of those officers. This was she's no longer an officer because they stripped her of her job. And the reason why they stripped her of her job is because back in 2006, she was an officer that witnessed another officer choking an individual while this man was handcuffed. Mm-hmm. So he was already subdued. He was already taken care of. She tried to first verbally tell him to stop, and when he did,
at first she said they was already kicking his ass and doing something.
Yeah,
physical with him at first, and she wasn't doing nothing about it at first until
on the inside
until the choking part had happened.
Because after that they had him handcuffed.
Yeah.
So she was like, he was already handcuffed. They had already kicked his, like you said, they already whooped up on him, whatever. And so now you're choking him. And so when she tried to verbally tell him to stop, they didn't stop, or the officer didn't stop. And so she, grabbed his arm and took it away, whatever. And because of that, the rest of the officers turned on her and said that, she jumped on the officer and she did all this other whatever, endangered their lives. And they made her lose her job and her pension. She had been on the force for 19 years. They got to be on 20 years to get their pension. So she was 1 year away.
18.
20.
No, I'm saying she was on there for 18 years.
I thought she said 19.
I thought she said 18.
19, because 1 year away from.
I'm just saying.
So
I don't know.
And so
I thought she said 18.
No, she was 19.
I said 19.
1 year away from getting her pension. So qualifying for her pension. So they kicked her off. She lost her job, lost everything. She had 5 kids and all that kind of stuff. So they took her livelihood away, all because she was trying to stand up and do the right thing. So now she is in the process of trying to get a law passed called, and again, I hate if I'm saying her name wrong, Carrio Horn's Law, that reprimands other officers who don't step in when they see an officer doing something.
And see, shit like that is probably why some of them officers who probably want to do something don't even do it, because of they already know they'll get you know what I'm saying, penalized like how she did.
And that's why she's trying to get that law passed to protect the officers that actually want to do right.
But see that's the point. The thing is, you got to hold each other accountable, because if the same rules, like I say, the same rules apply for us, same rules apply for y'all, regardless, of what, how level up you are. You still need some type of, you
need a check and balance. You need someone you got to answer to and really answer and not be protected because of your union and all that kind of stuff.
Not just because we up here so, we can just really do what the fuck we want and not get checked behind it.
Yeah.
So that's all it is about accountability. Like, you see officers doing shit wrong and you're a police officer as well, step in. Fuck it. If it is, putting your job on the line,
especially
at least you saving a life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, shit, which one more important, a life or your job?
And that's what she said, because when they were trying to ask her, do you feel like it was worth it? She was like, yeah, at the end of the day, I lost everything, but I saved a life. Like, that man is still here, and that, she said, to me, was more important. And that's very commendable. I honestly, I can't say that everyone, would do that in that position. you know, with me having a kid, I honestly am not gonna sit here and say, oh, I would just. That is a tough decision to make. So for her to be able to make that decision and stand on it is very commendable.
And then probably sad to say is a female anyway, being the one that's standing up.
Black women, we be here.
And then she probably looking at it like that, because mothers are like the most caring, and all that, whatever. And so she probably looking at it like damn, this could be my son, get done like this, so let me step in, where men is more like almost like for, I ain't gonna say for the physical action or whatever, but they're more like numb to being physical.
Are y'all?
I'm not saying that, but this
no, man, I'm attacking.
You get physical with a woman, and then compared to being physical with a man, they be like, but damn, that's a woman. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, cause see, that's gonna bring us to the next thing. But go, I'll finish your thought.
You fucked up my my stride.
I messed up your train.
Yeah,
I derailed you.
Yeah, you derailed.
My bad.
It was flowing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying, she more compassionate, than a male, you know what I'm saying? But not excusing them. I'm just sitting there saying, like, for her, she's like, all right, now y'all using too much, physical, activity towards, this person, to where a dude probably be like, shit,
it's okay.
Yeah, he a man, he should be able to take it. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
which is not the case, especially if you cause some type of harm towards that person, or cutting off their circulation, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Well, as far as men being more, I guess, protective, or hopefully we would wish that they were more protected towards women. There is also another video which was going to go into our next topic. I don't know if you've seen this one, and I'm sorry, since we got here late, I couldn't post it. And I kind of want to, because it's so brutal.
Have you really look?
I know, like it's right there. No,
say, oh, that's you.
But it's more brutal because it's a video that shows a male. He's in a conversation with the woman that was reportedly the mother of his, of his kid or whatever. And I guess he's not liking what she's saying, whatever. And she not doing all that, he just wouldn't like what she was saying. And he had a skateboard, or he had some kind of riding thing in his hand. It was bigger than a skateboard. I don't know what the heck it was. It was something.
Like they be surfing with the
Olympics. It had wheels on it though, so I don't know what the heck it was. Some futuristic stuff. But anyway, he politely picked that up.
Probably a goddamn scooter, the bottom of a scooter or some shit.
Man,
scooters that you can ride.
That thing was huge. But anyway, he picked it up and knocked the mess out of her. Like literally, like the when you hear the hit, it was just like, oh, and then she falls flat. Like it was bad. Like it was really bad. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I'll show it to you after. Sorry, I can't show y'all. But
yeah, I didn't see this.
It was trending, so I think most of y'all probably, if y'all are following or watching, y'all know what I'm talking about. But
you posted on the page?
I didn't, because I really didn't want to share like that image. But he hit her so hard. That's J Matt. He hit her.
You got starstruck on live, huh?
No, because I was like, I recognize that dude. So nah.
They ready
it ain't
be Titty Tuesday and shit.
Do you have it?
You check it out.
Okay, so he's gonna see the video. Sorry, y'all.
Ooh. It was escape.
But wait.
Then he walked out like he did something right.
And his friends just laughing.
Nah.
Yeah. So, look, our engineer hooking us up with the video real quick. So,
damn.
But
I thought smooth act.
Yeah, but he was with his friends, male friends. They all just recording and laughing like that. So, like, where's the protection? Like, nothing about that was cute, funny, nothing. I don't care if that was your home. You should not have been supporting that. You are just as guilty, because that would. First of all, I hope he's arrested. I hope the cops come for him. Regardless of what she press charges or not, I hope he gets sent to the bottom of the jail. And y'all should be gone too, because y'all just sat there and thought it was funny and laughed and didn't render any kind of aid or help. That's sorry. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, when black women are saying like we are the most disrespected and unprotected, it's because of stuff like that. You should not be in a room of black men and be able to get attacked by any man, black, white, whomever, and people just think it's funny and laugh, and like you knocked down on the floor.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So
I was in I ain't gonna say a situation like that, but it was something physical for it to happen, and I stepped in and I was hey, like, nah, you ain't finna do that shit. I said, then especially in front of all these goddamn people, and then while I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever y'all do behind y'all closed doors, hey,
That's between y'all.
That's between y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Now you know, which y'all.
I mean,
I'm not condoning it.
But I don't. What I don't see, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying. What I don't see, I don't know. But I'm like, man, you ain't finna do that shit in my face. That's especially then we out here in front of all these goddamn people too. Like, come on, man. Like, nah, that's the type of shit that don't be cool. They don't like that damn video that was like last year. Well, it wasn't not.
Yeah, the one that we talked about last year with at the bus stop.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is.
Like, nah.
It's been going on for way too long. Like, what happened to the black men that used to step up? Like, now, you know, like, don't do that. Like, whether it's your friend or not, like, pull them away. Like, okay, stop, chill out. You doing too much or whatever. Like, just
shit, even that. I even stopped a woman from, you know what I'm saying, hitting a dude one time because I'm like, hey, because I already know you hit this dude here for not the shit at you. I already know he is. Like I'm even stopping on, you know, no matter like what side is on. Like, I ain't finna watch that, especially, you know what I'm saying, a man, you know what I'm saying, hitting on a woman. And then, especially, you know, like I say, for a woman, you know, regardless if she finna jump in his face or whatever, if I know this guy gonna knock the shit out your ass just for even being in his face, I'm even finna stop you like, hey, man, just calm down, man. Just calm down, because then I'm about to turn around and be trying to stop him, you know, and all this shit. Like, man, fuck that shit. Like, man, I ain't a big fan of that. And then, and for dudes who just feel like that's what they have to do, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you feel like you have to do, you don't need to be in no goddamn relationship, or, you know what I'm saying?
I doubt a dude like that was swinging one of his homeboys because they was talking to him. He would not make that same move.
And then that too, is a lot of them that won't even stand up to a nigga, you know what I'm saying, at all, but be quick to jump, you know what I'm saying, in the female face,
that's
you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. Like, you even more of a pussy, you know what I'm saying, for that shit, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's weak, you know what I'm saying, you know. I understand
the definition of bitch ass, and I don't even like cussing, but that's a bitch ass.
I understand you defending yourself, you know what I'm saying, and to a certain extent, but shit like that, nah.
No. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm hoping we're raising, with all this, you know, empowerment and, you know, positivity for ourselves, towards ourselves. I'm hoping we're raising a better generation of men and women to have more unity and more respect for one another, and, you know, be accountability and being able to call each other out. Like, you should be, that's what I'm saying, like, everyone needs that accountability and everyone needs that check and balance in life, period. His homeboy should have been his check and balance. Like, that ain't cool. They should have called him out on that. Just like how we want police to check each other and stop, you know, when they seeing something that's wrong happening, that's how you should be with your friends. That's what I'm saying. If you can't call out your friend when you see them doing something that's effed up, then dude, that's not your friend. I don't know if you scared of them, whatever, but if you scared of someone, you should be. Don't call them a friend. You know, if you scared of somebody.
Shit, I already know few people that been lost to shit like that. My sister last year, because of, you know what I'm saying, ongoing situations that nobody know with that. Me or my dad didn't know nothing about, or my brothers or whatever, but like, nah.
And that's how
that's what I'm saying. I sure don't condone no shit like that, because I don't start with small shit to lead to something big, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta say something, you know what I'm saying? And don't tolerate that shit. And then after that shit, I hope she ain't back with the motherfucker. Because you got some people who go back, and then that's the reason why a lot of people stay out of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because of even if they did say something, try to defend the situation, but they keep on going back, and then people, you know what, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And
that's where you're going to be.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Then shit like that happen or escalate to something worse, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said, I was like, I hope, because it's a video, you know, you can have charges pressed against you, not by that person. Like, a lot of times when this domestic violence stuff is happening and cops or whomever can't do anything, is because it's he say, she say, and then she don't want to say no more. You know, so it's like, well, we can't do anything without this person saying, hey, this happened, I want to press charges. But when there's a video, they don't need that person to press charges. They can do that just because. Of
all the voices I heard, goddamn, one could have been.
Nah, it was that. It was funny. So,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why I said, at the
end of
the day,
I wouldn't been down there. I wouldn't even been recording my partner's gal arguing in the first place, or whatever the fuck they doing, you know.
Ooh, child, the world we in. But with that being said, I still want to end this on positivity, because this was supposed to be about positivity for the most part. But, you know, we got to talk about the news and what's happening in society and what's happening in our world, our community. However, this is Father's Day weekend. My host is a great father. So,
Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
you know, he bellyached and complained and whined about having to do a show today.
You know what I'm saying? She got me this goddamn tight ass.
I got him what he said he wear. He says he's a medium.
Man, don't even have the elastic thing on the arm.
Baby, let me tell you something.
Got me a little bit too swole. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be too swole. You know what I'm saying? Just enough.
Anyway,
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to give you your Father's Day gift from me for being a great father that you are. I don't know if it's gonna fit you because, like I said, you know you in denial about your size, but
Nah, I can fit this one.
how you know?
Mm.
It looks,
Yeah, I looked at the arm first.
oh,
Still gonna be a little tight so I can show my muscles though, but I sure appreciate it.
whatever. Anyway, if you have a great father out there, if you know a great father out there, make sure you are acknowledging them. Make sure you are acknowledging them and recognizing them on their day, tomorrow, this weekend, whatever, however you want to, you know, just show them love.
I said thank you.
I said you're welcome. I was talking. Give them.
Well, it get physical in this motherfucker, goddamn.
You don't want it.
I showed up. I don't want the problems.
I got brothers.
Yeah, I remember that time the motherfuckers died.
They never did it.
Yes, they did.
First of all, you know if it's no.
You know, me come from the north side.
Talking about brothers never.
Man, yes, they did. They did that day.
Anyway, he talking mess. He lying. He
all
lying.
three of them. They jumped on me. Go cut the lights off.
It was.
This thing, you know, goddamn licks coming from everywhere.
Why are you making up stories? I'm gonna tag them.
They all of them bigger than me too. Man, that's fucked up. Yeah, I think about this shit.
Oh, he lies. Y'all, he tells stories. Don't listen to him. Anyway.
Yeah, there was a story that happened at a point in time in my life.
Are you done? Did you want to remember? Want to reminisce?
Get y'all there. Probably not Josh, because he still.
I want to say the baby.
Nah, that's the baby. Leave the baby alone. I'm gonna get the two oldest. That motherfucker that big.
We gotta go. We gotta go, y'all. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth weekend. Just, you know, enjoy your day. Enjoy your summer. And peace. Anything you want to say?
Happy Father's Day to all my fellas, you know what I'm saying? My good fathers out there. All my brothers, family members out there, you know what I'm saying? Friends, who I call y'all family anyway. So happy Father's Day to all y'all out there. All the loungers that's listening, you know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to y'all too. Keep doing what y'all doing. This ain't no one day thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen to them kids grown. You know what I'm saying? Then
even then, after that.
Yeah, but still you ain't gotta be that much of a parent. No.
You kick it to the side.
Yeah, kick it to the side. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be that much of a parent.
All right. Anyway, we'll catch y'all until next time. Like I said, hope you have a great weekend. Bye.
Exactly.
Are you going to